Hey guys, it's Major Dragonfire here, back with another video, and today we're going to be saying Logan Paul 1,000 times. Anyway, before we start the video, don't forget to smash the subscribe button and like button. And shout out to Mr. Beast for inspiring me for this video. He said Logan Paul 1,000 times, check out his channel. And anyway, wish me luck. Okay, everyone, wish me luck. I'm going to start once I get... Okay, ready? Go. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul. Logan Paul, 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 Paul, Logan 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 Paul. 100 times I've said Logan Paul. Only 900 more to go. Okay. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul. 200. Only 800 more to go. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul. Logan Paul, 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 Paul, longer, Logan Paul. I just reset the timer. I'm gonna restart from 200. Sorry about that. I accidentally restarted the timer. Anyway, I put it back to, so you know I'm not cheating. I put it back to 270, if you can see that. Okay. Let's continue. Oh, wish me luck, guys. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul. 301 we have done. Logan Paul. We got this. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul. 400 times we've done it. We're almost halfway done. We got this. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul. Halfway done. 500 more. I got this. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul. Logan Paul, Logan Paul, Logan Paul. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul. We have done this 600 times. 400 more to go. I have this. We can do it. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Logan Paul, 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 Logan King, Logan Paul, 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 Logo. I can't even say it now. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul. 700. 300 more to go. We got this. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul. We have done it 800 times. Logan Paul. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Con, Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul. We have done this 900 times. 100 more to go. Till we have said Logan Paul 1,000 times. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul. 999 we have done. Logan Paul, 1,000. Let's go. What have I done with my life? I did it. Just so you know, I didn't fake this. I will show you what thing I was using. It's a little bright. Turn on the brightness. Do you see that right there? That says 1,000. And every time I said Logan Paul, what I would do is I would go over to here, and I'd click the plus. Logan Paul. Logan Paul, Logan Paul. Logan Paul, Logan Paul, Logan Paul, Logan Paul, Logan Paul, Logan Paul, Logan Paul. See? See? And then there's all this stuff. I did it. Anyway, thank you for watching the video if you survived. If we can get this video to, let's say, this is a lot, but 30 likes, I will do Logan Paul, say it 10,000 times. Okay? 10,000 times I will say Logan Paul or Jake Paul. I'll say any word that you guys comment down below in this video if we get 30 likes. I will say any word 10,000 times. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye.